I'm doing
Happy
good. I got
Sunday evening.
you as well, man. I got my Bissell Brothers. Have you ever had Bissell Brothers
I
beer?
have. Yeah.
Very good. Bissell Brothers beer. If you guys ever come to Maine, highly suggest you check it out.
I was dragging a little bit, so I decided to have a coffee with a little bit of Bailey's.
Yeah. I mean, I think in Maine, I don't know about New England, but I think Maine, we have the most microbreweries per capita in the United States of America.
Probably. I know Vermont has a lot too.
Yeah, Vermont's actually pretty dope.
They're actually popping up everywhere.
Yeah, they are. They really are actually. Yeah. It's just like when you and I used to go to like business conferences together in North Carolina, I was always just like, man, I am so blessed with how
Hey,
many microbreweries we have in New England.
well, there was one brewery down there we went to.
Yeah, there was. It's just like
Yeah,
most of the places that you and I, because you and I have traveled North America quite a bit together, funny enough.
yeah, we have.
Yeah, and it's just like Maine is Maine and New Hampshire, and they're pretty. New England's pretty sweet.
For the
I mean,
microbreweries, yeah.
it's pretty sweet. I really and food. The food is good. And I happen to know a guy that has some really good Airbnbs.
Oh.
Anyways, all right, hopping into it now. So,
Yes,
hey
we are.
everybody. I hope you guys had an
Yes,
awesome weekend. It's been a while since we've all talked.
it has been. It's been just crazy, crazy busy time right now.
It really has.
So, yeah.
But you've been doing good, Brian.
I have. I'm excited because I know this market's eventually going to go up. It's
Yeah,
gonna,
no kidding.
it's just like I thought it was wearing me out like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Still wearing me down.
Yeah.
But hey, there's some good I think there's some good buying opportunity out there, especially for some coins that have dropped, retesting some levels. So
Yeah.
definitely some buying opportunities.
Well, I've got some news to bring us into first. If you want to talk, if we want to just dive into it really
Yeah,
quick.
but real quick before we do that, I'm going to put out that disclosure that
Oh,
you
yes.
and I are not financial advisors, and this
No,
is not financial advice.
that's right.
It's just our
That's right.
views and to be used for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, and we might as well ask you guys to maybe like, subscribe, and comment.
Yeah, that
Hit the
would
bell. Definitely
mean a
comment
lot
while
to
we're
us.
live right now. I mean, if you got something you guys want to
Right.
talk about, we kind of like you guys to take control of what we look at and talk about to a degree. Boundaries here,
There are
right?
some boundaries.
There's some
They might
boundaries.
not be that big of a boundary, but there
Yes.
are some in place.
Yes. Yes. We're not we're not weirdos over here. All right. Let's see. So I'm gonna yeah, well, let's dive right into this right here. So
Oh,
we
there you
got
go.
check it out. All right. So CNBC has put out some news about 10 hours ago saying what to expect from the new crypto legislation in crime provision side of it. So this is like obviously we're going to start seeing this happen. Like we're going to see people are going to want to know what the regulations are. You know, you've already seen some big boys and gals.
Legislation, yeah, crime prevention,
Yeah,
how are people going to be protected in this
right.
industry?
These are all the bullet points of what we're talking about here, but the point is this is that if for mass adoption you need to have regulation, and this is just part of that process. We've seen some big people go to prison for some interesting things. Like for instance, I mean it's obviously it was considered a money laundering thing that CZ did with Binance, but it was a totally different kind because it was different. And so it's like he was the first guy to ever go to prison for something like that specifically. So it's just obviously money laundering is money laundering. But
Yeah.
so the Trump administration expects to pursue an aggressive pro crypto legislation agenda for early of 2025. So that's exciting news right there.
Yes, it
And,
is.
I guess my question to you, Brian, would be do you think that we've already seen the rumor build up for that? Or do you think that this is a new rumor that might start being built up on?
Wow. Um,
That's a
I
hard one, huh?
really, I'm really not sure. This market's been kind of surprising me the last, few weeks. Really wasn't doing what I expected it to do. But
Right.
um, yeah, for talking about, buy the rumor, sell the news. Um, hmm,
I kind of feel like it almost kind of already happened to some degree
so do I.
until he starts talking more again about it. I mean, for instance, this picture, not
Right.
recent.
No, that's back in June or whenever it was
Right.
when he was at the rally. So I'm wondering if it's just like maybe buy the rumor was the election, and then we had that big spike, and then it's just been kind of selling.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it could very well
People
be.
taking
So,
profits, but now it's
so we
still
actually
just
haven't had
been
any actual
going kind of
legislation.
sideways.
Well, and we haven't had any legislation actually
No.
gone through yet. So nothing's actually happened yet. So those rumors have not happened, which just the broad concept has actually come out, and that's it. So congressional action to be expected, folks, focused on um, what is this?
Spurring.
Spurring. What does that mean?
Spurring development, like popping up develop focus
Oh,
on
okay.
spurring development of the US cryptocurrency
Industry.
industry.
But the cybersecurity is an issue, and criminals are changing tactics to evade authorities. Well, that's going to happen no matter what, all the time, regardless of what it
Oh
is
yeah.
that, whether it's fiat currency or assets, that's going to happen no matter what. So, previously installed bills like the FIT 21 or FIT 21 and the Cryptocurrency Cybersecurity Information Sharing Act may be, uh,
Revisited.
yeah, I'm just trying to think about what that is. The FIT 21, do you know what that is? Have you heard of that before?
And must have been some type of bill that was
Yeah.
probably brought up that never got put through.
So, but these are just the key bullet points of things that have come out that we're going to be looking forward to taking a look at, and we should be paying attention to, sometime after January 20th, after Trump has been inaugurated and actually put into office. And I'm actually because he's told a lot of people that he's going to be putting things into effect and getting things into going into effect almost immediately, like within the
Yeah,
month of
right.
January,
I
which is
mean,
very.
he's already got his whole cabinet laid out. Yeah, he's not wasting any time
No,
because he
he's not.
knows he only has 4 years. There's going to be no re-election for him, right? He's
Yeah.
already done 4 years, so he only can do this one term,
Well, and
right?
it's like he's really throwing us for a loop as far as like, and we won't get into this rabbit trail, but like some of the other things that he's been talking about, everyone's just like, wait, whoa, like where did that come from? And it makes me wonder how that's going to affect the market with crypto as well. So I don't know. That's interesting. So, all right, continuing on though with congressman conversation and all that stuff and politics. XRP uh price eyes 60% gain ahead of Gary Gensler's SEC exit. Hallelujah, he's out. Gary
Yeah,
Gensler is
soon to be
out.
gone.
Soon to be
Bye-bye.
gone.
We're all done with you.
Yeah. So,
XRP.
basically
Wow.
it
Look
looks
at
like
that.
people are expecting this to actually go up to 60% in the coming days after breaking out of its prevailing systematical or no,
Symmetrical triangle
symmetrical
pattern.
triangle pattern. Thank you. Wow. Okay. So, people are looking at XRP as becoming a $4 per XRP coin. $4.
Um, yeah, I think that's pretty crazy thinking about it,
And
but
this is the breakout that we just saw with
you know,
XRP right here.
yeah, so we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's breaking out. So $4 XRP.
Yeah. So it's
Wow.
as of January 12th showing the trend line's around $2.37. A decline below a wave support risk and it's yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I think holy crap. Buy a ledger, get oh no, that's just an yeah. I thought it was actually saying it was going to go to $10. I'm like, wait a second, what? So, anyways, yeah. So, is XRP a good thing to be watching? And is it gonna? Yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah, I
honestly,
mean
what's surprising to me is that we don't have it in our top 10.
XRP.
Yeah,
Well, I guess because we had it and we made money with it and then we got rid of it. I mean, or
I
that's
know.
me anyway, because we
No,
were
that's me too.
since 2017 we were held Ripple.
Well, it's just
Actually,
like I don't have any problems with XRP. I
no,
think it's
I
a great,
don't.
great coin. And honestly, ironically, it's the reason why you and I got involved in crypto in the first place.
It was.
It was the reason why. Like you and I both caught wind of XRP from some friends in Canada
Right.
7 years ago. And sure enough, they were right. I mean, dude, I think we bought into that thing less than 20 cents.
No, we did.
something like that. But anyway, so that's that. All right. And then this is bitcoinist.com. I think this is just talking about just the North Dakota. What is this?
What
What
is
is
North
this?
Dakota doing?
Okay, so the resolution number 3001. A current resolution encountering the state treasurer and state investment board to invest. Okay, is
Oh,
there
this is
anything
so they're going to be investing in Bitcoin, I think.
really interesting? So we have states, and that's the other thing too, is like, I mean, not just paying attention to America as a whole, but actually paying attention to your states or to the states in America and like what the governors are trying to push.
We might buy Greenland.
Dude,
I
I
mean, hey,
know.
we could just say, hey, you know what? We'll give you a smoking deal. How about three Bitcoin?
Hey, how about 300,000? You know, we'll just
Right?
let's do it. Let's just buy it for
Going to be
300,000.
3 million someday.
Oh my gosh. It's like Alaska, that deal, the deal we made to get Alaska or whatever, something
I
like that.
know.
What a wild deal. So yeah, I don't know. There's just like I think what we're getting at here is there's just not a whole lot of excitement right now.
No, it's
There's
kind of just
just
like people
rumors
are
that have
waiting
been
for something to
regurgitated
happen.
over and over and over again, you know?
Yes. Yep.
That's all it is. It's regurgitated rumors, and you can only get so many people wanting to buy crypto from that, you know?
I know.
Nobody wants to eat
You know,
hypothetical
and,
vomit.
and Bitcoin is actually, yeah, you want to get into some charts real
I'm
quick?
sorry, metaphorical vomit, not hypothetical vomit.
You want to look at some charts?
I do actually. I think we should actually take a look at the what's really happening right now.
All right, we're going to look at Bitcoin first.
Hold on, I got to give you
You're going to give me
a
permission?
Yep. Let's see if anybody's talking to us anyways. You guys got
Permission.
things you want us to look at? Because we're going to get right into the charts. If there's anything you want us to look at for you guys, we can do that too.
Here you go, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has fallen below this like 95,000 level.
Yep.
Well, it did. Now it's coming back up. It's like riding right there. We're at like 95,500. So we're right on that white line, which you could see the last few days has been flirting with the 50-day moving average. So
Mm.
if this doesn't hold here, if 94 doesn't hold, it really, I mean, it already wicked down to like 91 right here. When was that? Last Thursday. We were down to like below 92,000, almost 91,000. That's crazy. So, and if that didn't hold, I mean, that could have, if something bad happened in the news or in the world, that could have easily went back down to 75. But we got to hope this 50 holds. If not, then there's that 88,000 support area. But it looks like it's going to hold. It looks like we're trying to come back up now. So we'll have to wait and see. Uh, just if we go to, let me go to take the all here. So the long-term trend is still, up, still bullish, which is good. That's the monthly. But, the shorter time frames, are looking a little bearish. This is the weekly. That was definitely looking a little bearish. It could be actually forming a bull flag a little bit on the weekly. But again, I think this 95,000 is a big key number and we're holding it. So, which will make that pretty strong. So, I think we're going to hold this range. Um, Again, we'll have to wait and see, but I think we're going to hold this range in the near future. I don't, I'll be surprised. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what to say right now, Cody. I'm kind of like surprised that the market hasn't moved. It's just kind of going sideways in a little bit of a downtrend. It's just one of these things. I'm just waiting to see what's going on. If it goes back down to like 91,000 on Bitcoin, I might buy a little bit. But I'm just kind of hanging out, watching the market to wait, see where it goes. If we look at the dominance on Bitcoin,
Well, there was some other news that came out too that I was actually really I was trying to find it because someone mentioned it to me. Something about like what was it?
Even the dominance is just kind of going sideways a little bit now.
There was something about like $3 billion. It wasn't liquidated, but I think it was pulled out of some massive index fund or something like that. Just
Mm.
a lot of freaking money sold off in Bitcoin, something like that.
Yep.
And I don't know what the story is behind that. And if anybody else knows, I mean, put it in the comment section because I was trying to find it. But I don't think things like that necessarily. I just think that you're gonna see these kinds of corrections. It's just the way it is. But at the same time, I don't know. I always felt like we'd see Bitcoin go down to 75,000 personally. I mentioned it many times before.
Well, I know you have.
Like I just feel like that makes sense for some reason. It's just, is it going to go to that? I have no idea.
So
But
you think it's going to come back down to here?
I seriously think if we can't
So
maintain,
if this 50-day moving average can't hold, and
then
then
it's
like
going there.
88 doesn't hold, after 88, there's nothing there until, the 200-day moving average, which right now is at 78,000.
Okay, so 78. I
But
really,
75 is very likely
when I was saying
possible.
75, the 200-day moving average wasn't there. Do you know what I'm saying?
So if this doesn't hold where we're at right now, if something happens and we lose this 50-day moving average and then we don't hold the 88,000,
My honest
that thing
prediction,
is going down to
my
in
honest
the
prediction is that we will see it touch the 200-day moving average before we go into like massive bull run again.
yeah, that's possible because I mean if look at the weekly, I mean the weekly's right at this level. So but the weekly, I mean if the weekly goes down to its 20-day moving average on the weekly chart,
Yeah.
that's at 80, 84, 85,000.
I mean, it's just what I remember.
Yeah.
It's just what I feel and it's what I remember. No one can predict it like
No one
with
can. You
certainty,
only can only react to what the market gives you.
but I
So
just have this
here's
feeling.
Ethereum. Ethereum's coming down. It's, touched the 3,200
Right.
again. We'll, we'll see if that
Now, this
holds.
doesn't mean, in my opinion, this doesn't mean, oh, well then sell.
No,
Sell
no, no, no,
everything.
no, no
Like
selling. No,
that's
no.
not what it
Everything's
means.
down. Why would you want to
I just
sell?
think that this is a speculative opportunity to potentially dollar cost average on a big scale level, you know? I mean,
Yes.
like we should all be dollar cost averaging in as much as we possibly can anyways. But I do think there's a serious possibility that we could dollar cost average in at a seriously awesome level.
I'm
A
just looking
level
at
that because everybody thought, think about it. Whatever the herd does, the smart trader typically does the opposite, you know?
yes.
And
So
what everybody's been
what's the
talking
fear
about,
and greed index
well, the
right
fear and
now?
ingrid, it's like down to 42. I mean, unless it's actually gone back up, but it went really low.
Do you have that?
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Yeah, this okay, so it went back up a little bit. It went back up. We're rocking at 47 now.
Wow.
But I thought I saw it down at 42. Now maybe I didn't. Maybe it was 47 and I don't know. But I just think that whatever
So what are the big gainers of the day?
well, let's take a look. On the 7 day, I like to look at the 7 day. BitGet token is winning on the
BitGet.
seventh day. The,
Uh-oh,
wor-
Bitcoin SV.
the worst is AI 16Z, which looks ridiculous. I don't even know what that is. But wow, why, how, and why is
Scroll
that in the
down.
top 100?
I'm just looking at so virtual store, dog with hat.
Actually, that's a really good. If you guys really like that coin, wow. Yeah, nothing really that stands out to me in like the bad in the red stuff, but in the green doing good. Oh, that's weird. Bitcoin SV.
Yeah,
I thought surely that would not be a thing anymore.
it is still a thing.
Still a thing. I don't think Craig Wright's still a thing, is he?
Oh no.
I've always enjoyed I really like this coin.
Neo. Yeah.
Neo. I think
It's
it's
up to
cool.
$15. What? I don't
Oh
remember
yeah.
it ever being that high.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Oh,
actually
okay.
low. No,
Oh, it
let's take
is.
a look at it really quick. Yeah,
All
because
right.
it's this number 92 on the total market cap. Its all-time high was almost $200.
Wow.
Yeah. And then it's got
Huh.
its gas as well, which is pretty cool. I don't think the gas is actually in the top 100. I think that might be in the top 200 or something like that. But great, great use case. It's been around for a long time. I don't know much about the team and where it's at right now, but market cap a billion. You got a total supply of 100 million. So I could see this thing going all the way past up to. I could see this thing going past $100 in the next bull cycle.
Yeah.
It's just this is what you would call like a like a veteran.
Yeah, it's an old coin.
It is an older coin. I think it was. I mean, it's all time low. Look at this. All time low was 8 years ago.
When was its all-time high?
Its all time high was in 2018, 7 years ago. So this was obviously back during the 2017. Well, no.
All right. So,
Oh my word. Yeah, no. This was the peak of the 2017 bull run.
all right,
That's what this
I
was.
got the chart up, so I'm gonna share the
Yeah.
chart
Why
now.
not? Yeah. Why not? Let's take a look at a veteran coin.
All right.
I like that. That's cool. I really do like this coin. I honestly don't know why I don't still
Here is
hold it.
Neo. Here is the chart for Neo.
I should buy
This
some
is
right
like
now.
its monthly chart. You could see way over here, 2017.
Oh, I don't think
That
it's
was the
on.
all-time high. And then
It's on crypto.com.
2021, it went up to 146. So if you look at this, long-term trend,
Yeah. That's quite the long-term trend there. It's like a bloop and then a bloop. Yeah.
right? So if it followed that,
Looks like a downward trend for sure
hold on,
of many years.
right? So maybe,
I don't know. That thing might not be breaking out at all.
right? Maybe we might get up to here, $70, unless if it breaks its long-term trend. But I mean, I could see it getting up to like 70, $80, $80 maybe.
Yeah.
But if you look at short term, what's going on with it short term? There's my big white line up there. Right, short term, um, kind of at a volume point of control right now. It's been riding right along here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, I think once it breaks out of this, so we're at like $15, 15.50. It's going to go up to $18. And then I think it might hang there for a little bit, but it'll probably go back up to its local high it had back in December, $25 or so. That's the next stopping point for it once it starts going back up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
So,
I
but
mean,
I'm not sure what Neo does.
I think it's if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, and I could be totally wrong about this, but I thought it dealt with it's like programming or it's kind of like another Ethereum. Hold on, let's take a look at this really quick.
Go ahead.
So if you go to neo.org, the website, news and events that have come out after 4 years of stable mainnet operations, Neo is undergoing the biggest evolution of its migration to the N3, the most powerful and featured rich version of Neo blockchain to date. You have grant programs. So these are some of the different events and things that have actually taken place. So the general monthly report of July, September 2024, Neo's Grind Hackathon kickoff for the EVM, innovators of over 22 million in prizes and grants. Jeez, that's crazy. It's a lot of prizes and grants.
Yeah, there is.
General monthly report. All right, so like let's take a look at this monthly report here.
All right, I'm gonna step away. I'll let you keep going with that. I'll be right back.
All right, so the general monthly report that was from July to September of 2024. So there really hasn't been a whole lot of things that have come out as of recently, but it looks like all right, so Neo continues to explore the Asian Web3 market. Neo attached the WebX Tokyo as a platinum sponsor. So a lot of things going on with the Asian culture and development of blockchain and cryptocurrency. So you also have, yeah, I mean, it's just not a whole lot of recent news as far as that goes, because I want to know what's happening with it now, you know? But the Grind Hackathon, this was, when was this? This was October 30th of 2024. So that's like the most recent thing that came out, which already happened and took place. The event featured $70,000 in prize pools that chances access multiple incubation programs and featuring 22 million in grants and investments as a fast kick listing in exchange with all the benefits provided in Neo and our co-hosts. We see, I don't know. There's not like a whole lot of news that came out as of recently, Brian. Oh wait, hold on. The online. All right, here we go. Competition ruins from October 30th
But
to December 2nd. All of the participating projects must develop their smart contracts on the NeoX mainnet before the deadline. Before this, there will be a 2-week judging period and community vote. Winners will be announced on December 16th. So this is actually kind of cool. So what this is basically saying, as far as I'm concerned, is it's actually getting people to utilize the platform like people would with Ethereum, creating their dApps, their decentralized applications and whatnot. So it's just like Neo is very deeply involved in the DeFi. But what's cool is that they're actually like doing competitions on project development using the Neo platform.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's awesome because that's encouraging the community to put application to the growth of the Neo platform. To a share of 70,000 in gas tokens, so that's access to 20 million. Yeah, I mean, you know what we should look up actually?
what?
I'm actually curious. Isn't there okay, where do we go to actually look up different markets?
Different markets, like different sectors.
Yeah.
Just go under cryptocurrencies. See where it says, no, go up, scroll up. See where it says coin market cap on the left? Go to cryptocurrencies
Yep.
right
Okay.
there. No,
Oh, that's
what?
this the rankings.
And
Okay.
then you see categories.
Yeah, categories. Oh wait,
Go down to categories if you want to look at different categories.
there we go. Okay, so I want to see dApp development or something along those lines. Or not dApp development, just the DeFi, because that would be the DeFi sector, I believe.
So see if you can search DeFi then. Just yeah. I wonder if where's there's a place.
Trying to see if there's a search bar somewhere.
Scroll up. I know there's one in the upper right. I don't, right there. Try right there.
Oh, there we go.
Just put DeFi in there.
That's a coin though.
Oh, okay. There
Yeah, see,
must it must be
that's
there
just searching
somewhere.
those assets. So you have meme coins.
Deep
I don't know
in
why they
real.
don't actually have like a. Oh, here we go. Maybe it's one of these.
Well, keep going, scrolling down.
Yeah, so many different categories. Wait, is that def?
No,
Not really. No. I guess I don't know. I don't want to
well,
spend too much time trying to figure it out.
I
But
know.
basically, what I was curious about was like, what are the top DeFi? Let's do this. Top DeFi, let's say platforms. The DeFi top token index price. No, 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 not that. DeFi. Let's do top DeFi coins, even though that doesn't really make sense, but top DeFi tokens and market capitalization. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe DeFi is the wrong word.
Well, a lot of coins are involved with DeFi in one
Yeah,
way or
well,
another.
what would you call it? Like Ethereum is considered a layer two, right?
Right.
So maybe we do like top
Or layer one. Just put top layer one, see what comes up.
top layer
Cryptos.
one cryptos.
So those are top
Top
layer
layer
one
one crypto coins today on market cap for according to Forbes magazine. This will be interesting if it
by
falls into
market
line with.
cap. So
So like
these are
Tron,
layer ones.
obviously.
This is what things are being built on.
Right. So
Things
obviously,
build on these cryptos.
so Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Solana, Cardano, Tron. We already know that those definitely would be the top five or six. I'm actually surprised that HBAR is not in there. But yeah, I'm not even seeing it, honestly, dude. This is crazy. This is not very encouraging to see,
Are
to
you
not
looking for
see it yet.
Neo?
Yeah. Wow. It's not even on there. Huh. So that's
Well,
interesting.
type in top layer two.
Yeah, I think you're right about that because I want to say that Neo was actually created on the Ethereum platform. So then, no, it's not even on that. Yeah, because layer ones were not created on another platform, hence layer one. Oh, I'm gonna go back to Neo.
Neo is considered a layer one blockchain,
It is.
which
So
this
it's
is what
so
it
here's
means.
this.
So here we go. Let me read this real quick. I
Yeah,
can share
it's
my screen if you
well,
want.
before you do that, just let me premise you. This is 93 in the top market cap, and
All
we
right.
didn't even see it on Forbes magazine
But I just want to, so
or
I even
Forbes
get
website.
confused, but I'm sure a lot of people get confused. What do you mean by layer one blockchain? What do you mean by layer two blockchain? So this is what I just found here, where I just Googled um, what it was. And this was what it said real quick was Neo crypto is considered a layer one blockchain, meaning it operates as a foundational network on its own,
So not made
rather
on
than
an
relying on another blockchain like a layer two solution would.
yeah. So it wasn't created on Ethereum or anything. It was created. It's its own thing.
Right. It
But
might
what's
use Ethereum for smart contracts or whatever, but um, like a layer two would. It is designed to directly execute smart contracts and decentralized applications on its own platform.
right?
So
So this
all
right,
applications based on Neo's layer one inherit this safety property. With Neo, users can always enjoy fast, low-cost transactions that are fully finalized with a single block. So, um,
all right. So
so
I'm
then
on its
I'm like,
website.
what do they mean by layer two? Or layer two is um, what's
It's
actually, let's
when
go.
it.
What's
Well, I imagine it'd be just the next step down, where you actually create dApps on those layer ones.
in the context of cryptocurrency, layer one refers to the base blockchain network like Bitcoin or Ethereum, which provides the core functionality and security. While layer two is a secondary network built on top of the layer one to enhance scalability and transaction speed by adding features and functionality without altering the underlying blockchain. Protocol. Essentially, layer one is the foundation and layer two is the extension that improves performance on top of it.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right.
And it's interesting. So you look at Tron, initially started as a layer two because it was built off on the Ethereum platform, then migrated to its own layer one main net launch that it did. which then went from tokenization to coin. So it
Yes.
was an ERC20 token, which then became
It's a TRC. So
well, TRC coin or whatever, yeah. And because it had its own network, it allowed other things to be able to become layer twos on it. So that makes sense. So going back to Neo, then this is the website neo.org. Neo's X generation hackathon. So this was like the big thing that came out with it, the big news. But these are some of the things about it that's really interesting, like an all-in-one, all-in Neo. Interoperability. That's a really interesting word to try to say.
it is.
Native oracles, self-sovereign ID, decentralized storage, Neo named services, one block, fidelity,
Finality.
finality. Thank you. Best in class tooling, smart contracts, multi languages. So it's just, the thing this is what's interesting to me is that this has been around for years, very long time. This thing, there's just so many coins that have come out that are doing the same thing that this is doing. And so I feel like it's just the hype. People just got into the hype of it all.
Unless it keeps changing and evolving and growing. But that's
Yeah,
what's happening. A lot of these old coins, they haven't changed anything. And you got the new guys on the block coming out where they're doing things better and faster and more secure because of, they've had 6 years of learning the blockchain compared to when other ones first came out. That's how I
right. So
look
when
at
they
it.
launched, they were launching with less like error, I guess.
Development knowledge.
Well, yeah, because it's like the longer that something's been out, the more error they actually have with it. So this is interesting. This is a Neo and gas calculator. So the more gas that you use, or the users with,
Hmm.
it kind of just shows the price variation. So it's kind of a cool little calculator to kind of take a look at things and how that works.
Yep.
But I don't know. I just think that this has always been a very respectable coin. You know, it's been a really respectable token and company and everything. And I don't know. It's actually got its own governance, kind of like what Tron did. So Neo's token holders decide who is in charge of the maintenancing in Neo's network through the election of the Neo Council. Gas token rewards are distributed to the voters and council members alike. It's very similar to like what Tron did, which is pretty awesome. Having like their super representatives, basically. In this case, it was, yeah, it's just their council or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I just have a lot of respect for companies and platforms, and I guess what you would call as layer ones, especially when they're this old, you know?
Yeah.
Which is not like it's that old, but it definitely was back in the day when there was only like 100 cryptos on the market. And it's staying
Well,
in the top 100 too.
it is. So you remember Tezos? Remember XTZ?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah.
That thing just kind of died. Well, it's hanging around $1.20 something, but yeah, I thought it was going to do big things in 2021,
Yeah.
like huge things in it.
Yeah, Tezos is
Yeah, see
so
if it survives the times.
check this out. We'll take a look at our top 10 that we have right now.
How are we doing?
So, oh wait, this is not our top 10. Hold on a second. The Mastermind's top 10. So the Mastermind's top 10 right now. Obviously, Bitcoin has dropped down to 94,000. Our worst
It's Aerodrome.
is Airdrome. So maybe that's the one that we take a look at. Airdrome. I had a feeling Sushi Swap was going to be next or somewhere close to like the worst in the top 7 days because it
I
launched.
mean, look at all of them though. I mean, everything.
I know they're all taking a dump. They really are.
And if you look at
But
this, it's based on market cap.
this is on the 7 day. I mean, if you look
Yeah,
at like
the
Maple's
24.
actually the 24-hour Maple's finally starting to take off again. It's not like it's just been a slow death. I think that's really what it's been. Is like a slow correction. And
It's just slowly trending down,
it's
which kind of
depressing.
wears you out.
Nobody wants to be a part of it. They're depressed.
No, in the
But
short term, we're making lower highs, and so
right.
go. Can
But
you go?
again, this is when it's supposed to be exciting, when you have the opportunity to buy, you know? Like
Mhm.
is Arrow a good thing to buy right now? Maybe we take a look at the chart on that one and see.
It's a yeah. Actually, let me look at the chart on that one.
Take a look at the chart on Aerodrome because Aerodrome sushi swap, like people are depressed, but it's like when you see something
Oh,
go
don't be
up,
depressed.
yeah, it's nothing to be depressed about, but it's just like when you see something go up that high, 30,
It's
40% gain.
all right. So
I don't
let
know.
me share my screen here with everybody so they can see what I'm looking at. That'll help. So here we are with Aerodrome daily chart. So it's really at a level. It's like all the coins are at a level. Really, this dollar, where it's at right now.
It's below the 200-day moving average.
Yes, it is. And it's at this chunk of volume right here. So we got to hold on to like a dollar. If we can keep it above a dollar five, where it's at right now, I think we'll be able to rebound a little bit, come back up to, this range here, dollar 50. Just I feel like I'm just hoping all the coins are just weathering the storm and don't get sunk. Because if they
Yeah.
don't get sunk and they can make it through the storm, they're gonna shine when the sun comes out.
Yeah.
So I mean, like right now for AERO, if someone's looking just to build a position, I mean, this is a decent price. This is a good price to get in right now. Um, I don't know what the
If you go below the volume point of control there, that's a problem.
yeah, definitely. This is like the long term. So you could see, well, it's fairly new coin, so it hasn't even come close to that volume point of control. So I mean, there's definitely downside. But like I said, I, I think worst case scenario, we could see Arrow go back down to like this 70 cent range.
Yeah.
Will it? I don't know. It definitely like a dollar is gonna give it some resistance. I mean support, definitely a dollar. So and then after a dollar, it'd probably be like the 85 cents. So, but it looks like who knows? Maybe this could hold. We'll see what's happening. If we go to just the total altcoin market, see what the altcoin market as a whole is doing. And it's starting to rebound. So I think that's gonna hold on Arrow. I really looking at the general trend of the altcoin market here, you can see bounced off the 50-day moving average, it's going back up. Just got to be careful that this isn't a forming of a bear flag, but keep an eye on it. Hopefully it just trends up and we get back above this 1.05 trillion on the total altcoin market. But go back to Arrow real quick. So if it starts turning around, let's look at the shorter time frame, see what it's doing. Let me go to like the 8 hour. Yeah, it's who knows. I think it's like definitely losing steam. The bears are running out of energy.
There's only so much energy that they can handle
On the 4 hour,
in a bull cycle.
yes. So I think it's kind of finding its local bottom here, right around a dollar 10. And then I think it's going to rebound. And how high it rebounds, I think, is depending on the strength of the rebound of the market in general. If we see a strong 10, 15% altcoin rebound, altcoin market rebound, we might see a 20 or 30% on this one. I mean, there's when it rebounds, it's going to go back to the 30-day move. I mean, 200-day moving average. Yeah, that's 30% gain anyway. Probably could be a little more. So just got to keep an eye on them, see what
Yeah.
happens. It's just there's no nice trade setups right now. Unless
Yeah.
maybe what do you got going on there?
When the market goes up right there, you know, you sell. When the market goes down, you buy. When the market goes up, you sell. When the market goes down,
You
you buy.
buy.
It's about as simple
Ooh,
as
ooh,
that.
ooh, ooh. I got
That's
a
how it's
question.
done. That's how
Teacher,
it's done.
teacher.
Sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. Cha cha cha. Wax on, wax off.
I think we should finish with that. Wax on, wax off.
Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah,
Oh,
so in
seriously, though,
general,
that's
it's
about
just
as simple as it
everything's
is.
just blah.
It's blah, it's down. See, what blows
Nothing's
my mind is
exciting right
everybody
now.
wants to buy when it's up. They don't want to buy when it's down.
This is when you need to buy, though.
When you
I
need to
mean,
buy.
I've already bought as much as I can. I'm kind of like out of spare funds that I'm willing to risk on crypto. So
Well, and the
I'm
funny thing is that you and
kind
I
of
are
tapped
actually,
out right now.
well, you say that, but then it's like we're still up too, you know? It's all a matter of perspective, subjective perspective. Because you look at it, if we were where we were right now last year, we'd sell, you know?
But it's this year.
But it's this year. So we're not going to think about last year because it's not last year, it's this year.
No. All
Anyways.
right. Well, that's all I kind of have for tonight.
Yeah, that's all I got for tonight too. I know it's been kind of a hangout night, which has
Yeah, it
been
has.
fun. I've enjoyed this. And you
I'm
know,
not sure this week. I'm pretty busy. I'll probably be in out of town for a couple of days for work, but I might be able to do it from my hotel room. Maybe one evening, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday.
yeah, do it,
Plan on
man.
doing a live. I'll be in touch with you tomorrow, but I can't tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and if you guys want to give us some inspiration on some stuff you want us to talk about, we'll do that too. Um,
I
I'm
got to get out
excited to
some
see what's
videos.
going
It's
to
just
happen. Well, I'm excited to see what's going to happen because today's the 12th, so we got a week,
8 days.
8 days, and then the inauguration is going to happen. Is the price going to go up before then, or is it not? That's the question.
Betting the house on it.
You're betting the house on it?
I pulled out all of my equity. I threw it in Dogecoin.
I really hope you didn't do that. Yeah, I really hope you didn't do that. But
Department of Government Efficiency.
yeah, you know what you're causing me to do right now.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
All right,
Home equity
everybody.
line on the market right now.
Have a great night.
Hey, guys, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification. That'll mean the world to us. Thanks to all the new subscribers. We're at 3,050 now.
That's
I don't know.
awesome.
I
Thank
don't. I
you.
don't know how many people we've actually added to our subscribers, but we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us, joining the fam, being a part of it. You guys be the ones to decide what we put out for the next videos this coming week. All right, we got stuff.
We do.
So,
All right.
love you
Have
guys.
have a good